Do y'all have any idea why y'all are all in my office today? Do y'all have any idea why y'all are in my office today? You see, I don't normally do this. You see, every week I sit down with Shane and I sit down with Daboll and we have conversations. But this week, I feel it's necessary I talk to the coordinators as well. Because for some strange reason, my threats, my opinions, my game plan ideas, they're not getting relayed to you. Okay? So, Bowen, Kafka, sit the fuck down. I get to y'all in a minute. Fat boy, do you have any idea what you allowed to happen on Sunday? Shut up. Okay? Do you have any idea what you allowed to happen on Sunday? You were up 19 points in the fourth quarter. You had an 18-point lead with 5 minutes to go, and you lost? Why did you lose that game, Daboll? Shut up. I'll tell you why you lost that game. Because you fucking suck. You stink. Okay? You are a waste of money, a waste of space, and a waste of my damn time. If you are not calling plays, you have nothing better to do than manage the game. You don't call defensive plays. You don't call offensive plays. All you do is stand there and yell at referees all damn game. You mean to tell me you can't manage the game? You're supposed to be the CEO of this football team and you can't manage the football team? Why is Dexter Lawrence sitting next to you on the final drive of the game? You didn't notice that? Why in the blue hell is Deonte Banks still getting playing time? You didn't notice that? You see, you ever heard this saying, Daboll, you either coaching it or you're allowing it? Shut up. Okay? Bowen, don't talk yet. I'm going to get to your dumb ass in a second. Daboll, we can blame Bowen all we want to, and he's going to get some smoke. But, bro, you're allowing it. You're allowing it. You know, in the mafia, if a soldier continues to make mistakes, the captain has to pay for it. The captain of that crew normally is the one who takes the fall for it. Because you know what happens? The boss goes and says, damn, what do you mean Angelo Ruggiero selling drugs? I'm going to clip Gotti and I'm going to clip Angelo Ruggiero. That's normally how this goes. Gotti is the leader of the crew. So when a member of Gotti's crew is selling drugs, Paul Castellano is just going to assume that Gotti was okay with that because it continues to happen. So when you allow Shane Bowen to blow 30-point leads by playing off coverage versus the Cowboys and Ferguson catches 30-yard balls to put up in field goal range, when it happens 4 weeks later versus Denver, but this time to a random wide receiver in the same damn way, I'm assuming you're okay with this, Daboll. Shut up. You're either coaching it or you're allowing it. Why did we score when they have no timeouts? Why did we leave them with 37 seconds on the clock? Why didn't we take a knee, Daboll? Why wasn't a knee called so we can go tick, 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 and then run our real play with like 20 seconds left? We had a timeout to burn. Shut up. If we don't get it on second down, we call timeout. There's 20 seconds left. We had 2 opportunities to score with 20 seconds left. I watched Denver, after they get the ball back, throw a 30-yard bomb to Cortland Sutton, run and spike the ball with 3 seconds left. You fat, incompetent fuck. You mean to tell me you couldn't run 2 plays at 20 seconds for the fucking 1-yard line? Shut up. Matter of fact, get the fuck out of my office. Bowen, come here. Do you have any idea how to fucking play defense and kill the clock? You see, there's more than one way to manage a clock. When you're on offense, you keep the ball in bounds. You call run plays. You call short plays that are designed to eat the clock, that are designed to not big games. That's what you do when you're killing the clock. There's 40 seconds on the play clock. 40 times 3. There go 2 minutes right there. Plus the 7 seconds it takes to run a play. You could easily milk 2 minutes off the clock just by running the ball 3 times. 2 minutes, bing bong. You get another first down, that's another 2 minutes, bing bong. That's how you milk the clock on offense, Kafka. But Bowen, do you know how to kill the clock on defense, Bowen? This is how you kill the clock on defense, Bowen. You call a 2-man under. You know what 2-man under is, Bowen? That means everybody's in man coverage with 2 safeties over the top to make sure nobody gets beat deep. If you go and you play man coverage, it doesn't matter if you get beat because you make the tackle immediately. So if everybody's in press man coverage, you're going to automatically disrupt the route combination. They go another 2 seconds, bing bong. They catch the ball, they get tackled immediately. Now they have to run to the line of scrimmage and spike the ball, bing bong. You don't play off coverage. Let them get free releases, run their routes crispy clean within 3 to 4 seconds, get an easy completion, and then can't tackle because everybody's in a fucking zone. So because everybody's in a fucking zone, they got to run to the fucking ball carrier. So now the ball carrier gets unnecessary extra yards and puts them in fucking field goal range on one fucking play. You stupid idiot. I hate you. Play man coverage, blitz. When there's no time on the clock and they have to get chunk plays, Bowen, you blitz them. You put pressure on the quarterback. He's either going to throw an incompletion or he's going to complete some short shit and he gets tackled immediately and they have no timeouts. If you blitz him, he has to take the hot read, get the fucking ball out quick, and you make the quick tackle. You never play prevent defense when you're guarding a field goal. If they had to get a touchdown, Bowen, and you want to drop 8, fine. But when all they need is 20 yards to get in a field goal range because it's mile high, you got to play like you fucking, like you're trailing. You got to play defense like you need the ball back. You can't play soft coverage when they only need 20 yards with 37 seconds. Shut up. Bowen, why are you a bitch? Now, you a bitch. You a fucking bitch. You know, my daddy always said you are what you do when your back is against the wall. However you perform when you're under pressure is who you really are. Those are your true colors. And Bowen, every time this team needs you to hold a lead with under 30 seconds to go, you turn into a bitch. Off coverage zone. That's what you feel comfortable doing. That's what your instincts are. You're a bitch. You don't take no chances. You play it safe and you get burned. In life, if you wasn't a defensive coordinator making millions of dollars, you'd be a 40-hour-a-week clock puncher who lives for one vacation a year. You wouldn't play the lottery. You wouldn't make a sports bet. You wouldn't open a business. You'd be a conservative, no-life, waste of space fuck that goes to work every day and builds another nigga's dream while he gets rich and you die poor. That's what you are. You make me sick. I fucking hate you. With a passion, I fucking hate you. All this money that Joe Schoen to put on his defensive line and you going rush 3? You're not even going to send the 4 goons at him? You're not even going to give this ferocious 4 a chance to close the game? You're going to put Dexter Lawrence on the bench? You're not even going to press the receivers to give our defensive line a couple extra seconds to get to the... You're wasting the talent. Shut up. I hate you. And get the fuck out of my office before you never get out of my office. Kafka, I'm going to be honest with you. I ain't really got much to say to you other than the fact that, listen, understand something, fam. Don't have Jackson Dart throw the ball. Our goal is to hold the lead, not win the game. All you have to do is run the ball with Scatterboo and see what happens. If Scatterboo gets 3 or 4 yards, then we could go for it on 4th down. Guess what? If he doesn't, we take 40 seconds off the clock, we punt the ball, we make them drive the length of the field. All you have to do is just play the clock, fam. Listen, let me show you, Kafka, I'm going to be nice because Dart looks good. Dart looks so good, so I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna say this. This is why you're never gonna be a head coach. You incompetent motherfucker. This is why. If you can't manage the clock as a coordinator and your only job is to manage the offense, how can we trust you to be a head coach and manage the entire game? All you had to do was call plays that are designed to kill the clock. Call plays that are designed to kill the clock. That's it. And you couldn't do it. You're out here being nervous. You're out here calling plays like we have to win the game. You already won the game. You were up 18 with 5 minutes ago. Have you ever played Madden, Kafka? You know what we do in Madden when we have leads? We call BS plays and take knees instead of getting first downs. We block 8, 9 people and just scramble behind the line of scrimmage to take off an extra 8, 9, 10 seconds off the clock. We come up with creative ways to kill clock. And you're getting paid millions of dollars and you throw bullshit passes. You didn't even set up a pick play or a screen. If you're going to have Jackson Dart throw the ball on third down, at least call a crossing combination where you send a tight end underneath and you send a couple receivers the other way. At least do a mesh concept and do something simple. Again, Kafka, Dart looks amazing. So I'm gonna be nice, and I'm just gonna say, you're moving like Kyle Shanahan. You managing like Kyle Shanahan or Eagles Andy Reid. Stop that. Learn how to manage the clock. Normally this is the part where I say get the fuck out of my office, but because Dart looks so good, Kafka, you're kind of in my good graces. I just wanted to explain to you the importance of clock management. Because if it happens again, I'm going to throw you off the top of fucking MetLife with cinder blocks on your feet. You understand me? Now, Joe Schoen. The season is over. We don't need a receiver, fam. All right. The season's over. We don't need a receiver. Matter of fact, Kafka, get the fuck out of my office. Now, Joe, now that everybody's out of the office and it's just you and me, we need to lose the rest of it. We need to lose, okay? Outside of the Cowboys and the Redskins, we need to lose. All right, 4-13 should be our ceiling, okay? There's got to be some monster receiver coming out of Alabama, Ohio State. It's got to be some receiver out here that we can get for next year, okay? We got us one in Dart. So I don't care if we need to sit Dexter Lawrence. Brian Burns is hurt. We make him sit out extra long like they do in McCarthy in Minnesota. We need to make sure we lose games. Okay, Shane? So I need you to get on that plane. I need you to go scout these receivers. And I need you to come back to me, and I need you to tell me who the next Malik Neighbors is. You understand me? And speaking of Malik Neighbors, if he doesn't have surgery, by the time you get out my office, I'm going to go operate on that little nigga. Why is Malik Neighbors still not had his surgery yet? Are you trying to ruin 2026 too? Shut up. So yeah, Shane, we need to tank the rest of the season, get us a top 5 receiver, all right? That's it. That's all, Shane. Nah, you stay in the office because you need to figure out ways to make this team lose. So sit the fuck down. You're not getting out. Sit the fuck down. Get to work. We need to lose games.